I've got my cozy tea and my baby is taking her daily nap. It is time to get into some cozy crafts. And speaking of cozy, the idea for today's craft is inspired by a cozy game, Legend of Zelda. And this idea is actually my husband's idea, the capybara. He thought that it would be an awesome thing for me to make a Korok. So today we are going to be making a cute little plushie Korok that will have a little bell on the inside so that it will make a sound when you shake it. Behind me, I have gathered the supplies for today's craft. We are going to make a decision about fabric and then get started. So we have our little pattern here, and it's literally just a sketch that I did based off of the picture. I'll insert a picture here of the Korok that I am kind of basing this off. For the bell, I have this length of lights that I use at Christmas, and they have little bells, which I'm sure you can hear. And I'm just gonna remove one of the bells and put it inside this egg. And I was doing some research and they said even if you put the bell inside an egg, it's still pretty muffled. So you have to poke holes in the egg, or just like create holes that the bell can't go through or escape through. So that's what we're gonna do. On to our fabric choices. Our Korok has a brown body and a green leaf. I did notice that some other Koroks have green bodies and brown leaves, or purple bodies and like green leaves, or purple bodies and brown leaves. So it doesn't have to be exact because there are different colors of Koroks. So I have a purple material here, and I'll give you a close-up shot. I'll insert a close-up shot of these fabrics. So that's our purple. Here is one of the green blue materials that I have, and it's like a linen fabric. And then here's another one of it's like the same exact color, but this one is velvet. And then I have this brown material that already kind of has a leaf pattern on it, in white, and it is a cottony fabric. So here's what I'm thinking. If I did the green fabric for his body, I don't have brown to make a leaf out of unless I made it out of this like cream color. None of their leaves were ever cream colored. So I could make his body purple, but this material is very stretchy. That was a horrible example, but it is very stretchy, and thin. And if I did this material, it would be one of the more rare colors of Koroks, so it would be less recognizable. So I think my best bet is to go with the cream color for his body, and I kind of want to do the velvet for the leaves so it's so nice and soft. The details on the leaf of the Korok are usually the face of the Korok, or maybe it's a mask. I'm not exactly sure of the anatomy of a Korok, but we will be embroidering those features onto the leaf. First thing that we need to do is cut the pattern out and then cut our pieces out. Let's get to it. We have cut out our little shapes and pinned them together. And you may be wondering, Eloise, why are we so zoomed in? And that is because of the embarrassing mess that is the sewing corner. And so I will zoom out for a brief moment to show you how bad it is. you can look forward to a nice and relaxing organization video in the future, but for now, my area is a mess. Here we go, that's the table. Yep, it's bad. And there's the floor. Anyway, so we're gonna stay a little bit zoomed in for this portion of the video for your viewing pleasure. Next, really all I'm gonna do is sew around the edges of our pieces, leaving a small gap to stuff them. Now on our body here, we have to leave a much larger gap because we are also going to have to fit the egg inside. Okay, here we go. So we have sewn the little guy, his body, and I left a gap in here. So our next step is going to be to prepare our little egg for the bell to go inside of. And what we have to do is punch more holes in it because it already has, like, Easter eggs already have little holes in them. Let me see if it focuses so you can see the holes. Yeah. But I have a feeling that's not going to be enough. So we're going to poke more holes in it. And my leather kit came with these gigantic needles. And they are like little tiny swords. We're going to try and use that to poke holes in the egg. Then we're going to insert a bell and then stuff our little guy. Let's get to it. I really don't like the embroidery on my Korok, so we're gonna have to do it again. So let's get to it. So we have completed our Korok, and I am not going to show you whether or not the jingle works on the inside. Instead, my beautiful baby girl is going to show you that the jingle works because she really likes it. And it's so cute. So she is going to show you that, and then we are going to take a look at some final shots of our adorable little Korok. So we have shown you our beautiful little Korok. He is very soft and squishy. As you can see, my baby really likes him. She wanted to join us for our end of the video chat. If you guys really liked watching me sew something and create a pattern for sewing, I made a video where I made a pattern for a flower bag that opens flat. It's perfect for carrying and rolling dice. And if you guys would be interested in that, the video for that is right here. And I will see you guys next week in our next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye. Yeah, good job. Bye-bye.